and I'm going to tell you guys a story about dating advice issues. So, we all have that one friend that always had issues, or we're that one friend who always had issues talking to their crush, right? Well, in freshman year of high school, my friend was Ashley, and she would come to our lunch table and she would complain about how she wishes this guy would just talk to her, right? Well, she never really expected us to do anything about it, besides, just be there for her while she vents out her feelings. But our friend Mary, she kind of took it the wrong way and thought it was more of a cry for help, and pretty much she took it to an extreme. She stood up the whole night that day looking up tips and advice on how to get a guy to like you, or how to get a guy to notice you. And well, most of her research came from 17 magazine, which, keep in mind, we were freshman girls and we thought the 17 magazine was a guidebook to womanhood for us, so we knew she meant business when she said that. So the next day during lunch, she came in and plopped down 8 pages worth of tips and advice on how to get a guy. And you could just see pure shock on Ashley's face because she was not expecting this at all, because she thought she was just venting out her feelings, but no. She didn't want to be rude, so she went along with it, and as we were looking through all these tips and advices and stuff, she just became overwhelmed with fear, pretty much, because she was just like, what if this doesn't work? She became really serious about all this stuff, and I guess it didn't help that we were all making fun of it, so she became hopeless, and pretty much she decided that she wasn't going to do this anymore. And we all felt really bad because, that's what we were there for, to help her throughout this. But either way, she pretty much, to lighten up the mood, I kind of had an epiphany moment, and let's just say I took one for the team. During break that day, I went over to the lockers where she was at, and I told her that I would try out the tips for her. So I turned around and scoped down the hallway, looked for the lucky fellow, and pretty much strutted down that hallway like I was at a runway, flipped my hair a few times, and batted my eyes, and pretty much introduced myself first off, mostly because I didn't know who he was at all, and complimented his shirt, and before he could say anything after his speechless face, I pretty much gave him a little wave and, gave him one of those really cool hair turns that you see at those shampoo commercials, and pretty much strutted my way back out, just like the tips told me to. But meanwhile, my friends were all laughing at me and pretty much just dying with tears in their eyes, kind of laughing. And the moral of the story was, even though I didn't help my friend get the guy of her dreams, I helped her realize that it's okay to be a little silly in front of the guy you like. Yeah.
Thank you.